Every time he's in,
He yells at me.
because it beeps. That's just annoying. I'm like, put on your seatbelt.
Dude, that's why Chevys are great, man. They beeps at you once, and they're like, all right, fuck it. If you want to die, you can die, motherfucker.
Plus, it has that little light that goes on.
Oh, yeah.
That annoys the fuck out of me. How do you say it?
Holy shit.
What is that?
That's raspberry tea Truly.
Yeah,
That's actually
Do you like
delicious.
Truly?
Yeah.
I have like maybe half a case of Truly left that I never drank.
I have a full case.
No?
I'll bring it next time. You guys can have it.
That one's fucking delicious.
We're on, we haven't been on
For
in
like,
a while.
no offense, but for bitch drinks, that's fucking delicious.
Bitch drinks?
Yeah. I consider
you
like
can
any
only-
type of like
you can only
alcoholic
drink if you're a
seltzer a
bitch?
bitch drink.
Oh, he's a bitch, so he can drink it.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Shots fired by
Shots
Cassie
fired,
over
yeah.
here.
It's like.
Alright, I'm not rushing us. Okay, we're still gonna do
You're
like.
kind of rushing us.
I just have to leave here by 7:10 or something.
Listen,
worry.
if you're late, that's your problem, not ours.
Because the restaurant closes at.
If we're late, you're in trouble, not us.
Yeah, that's so true. No, it's because you
What
know.
restaurant? Or did you?
Semnorom, they close at 7:30.
Oh, it's like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like 2 minutes down the road. But they're Asian, so they might
But you
close.
know, I start talking. I
They're
never
gonna-
shut the fuck
They're
up.
gonna
and
close
then
earlier.
Yeah.
They're an
They
Asian
close at
restaurant.
7:30. Yeah.
Dude, we were in there, what was it, like 2 weeks ago. We were literally eating. It was like maybe like 6:45. And they literally turned the open sign off and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? Oh?
That's the
Oh?
thing. I
They
don't
no
know
longer make
if
food?
you notice.
Oh, that was
but
racist.
Wow.
Fucked
like
up.
Asian restaurant or like Cambodian restaurants and Cambodian stores, as soon as it gets dark
Yeah.
and nobody's coming, we're closing. I don't
Those
care.
shit-
If,
Listen,
I don't care if
nobody's
it's only
mad.
6
Saving money.
o'clock.
Nobody's
Yeah.
mad at Chick-fil-A for closing on Sunday. Only I am because
'cause
Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A is horrible.
Awesome. No, their food is great though.
Popeyes are bust, bro.
Popeyes is good, but Chick-fil-A has the best chicken sandwich.
See, I will give you on the sandwich. Their nuggets are fucking god
And
awful,
their
though.
nuggets. Oh, you don't
Dude,
like the
I
nuggets?
hate their nuggets,
They're
dude.
so
I
tender.
But dude, when I'm going to a fast food joint for a chicken nugget, I want that like greasy, deep
you want that
fried.
cardboard.
Exactly. That's what I
I
want.
always think.
But I mean, does Chick-fil-A qualify as fast food?
I think so technically, yeah, because they have a drive-through.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is fast food for sure.
Fast food.
But it's not really like fast food. It's like Christian fast. You know what I mean? They have to like bless it and shit first before they send it out the window.
Really? Is it a Christian restaurant?
Dude, yeah, dude, the Chick-fil-A is a full-on Christian restaurant.
Yeah,
That's why,
yeah,
like, they got in trouble years ago for, like, chastising the gays and shit like that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
oh,
saying
yeah.
some homophobic shit.
Never knew.
Not them in general. I think it was like the CEO. I think.
Yeah, like, not like the people that, like, actually work there, but, like, the higher-ups.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you tweeted something homophobic.
Yep, and that's
Yeah,
why they're
they
not
did.
open on Sundays.
Yeah, because it's a
Oh.
Sabbath.
Yep. This is the Lord's Day.
It's a
hilarious.
private company, huh?
Lord.
I thought it was
It is.
public.
It is. I don't
Is it
know.
public or private company?
That I'm
I'm
not
not
100% sure. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Can you buy stocks on them?
I have no fucking idea.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know.
I've never looked into Chick-fil-A stocks, to be honest with you.
If you can buy stock, it's public. But if it's private, you can't.
I don't know. Then I don't know.
Yeah, so
I've never tried to buy Chick-fil-A stocks.
Neither have I. I bought Chick-fil-A, just not their stocks.
Bitcoin just reached $80,000.
Holy fuck.
It was 40,000. Like, oh my God, whoever has Bitcoin is
I'm sorry,
making-
60. It reached 60, not 80.
Regardless,
Dude, that's just a $20,000 pump.
$20,000 pump.
Yeah.
What
I
the
want-
fuck?
I will take one Bitcoin, and that is all I need.
Okay. In 2008, 2009, I had just come back to the United States. There was a guy talking about Bitcoin, and he said, listen, if you invest $1,000, eventually you'll become a millionaire.
I should've
If I had
listened.
invested
Yep.
$1,000 when he was talking about it, I was like, oh, this Bitcoin thing is interesting.
it'll
But I was
work.
like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know what this is.
Dude.
This looks like a scam to me. And then if I had spent $1,000
You'd be rich.
and Bitcoin was like $1.
Oh yeah.
It was like $1 then.
Holy fuck.
I mean, you do 1,000 times $1.
I would be shitting myself.
What is that? 40 million? 400 million dollars?
I don't know.
Wait,
60 million now because it's 60. 60,000.
60,000.
Oh my god! But who'd have known that 20 fucking?
Well, that happened to my buddy's dad, the kid I used to work with. He had a chance to invest in Microsoft and Amazon. He heard the pitches for like computers. What the fuck are computers? This will never take off. And he's like, and then Amazon too, like a service that just does books. Fuck this shit. And realized that he
Amazon
fucked up
stock's
big.
over $3,000 now.
Oh yeah, like he had an opportunity to buy, I think it was like 100 shares or something like that.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, dude, he would have made
100
fucking
shares,
bank.
300,000
Yep, he would have made fucking bank.
Yeah.
right now. Damn, that sucks. I mean, whatever. I saw GameStop at $14 and I didn't buy it, and then it's like 200 and something. You know, like when it reached like 280. Think about it. At that amount, you could have, if you spent like, I would say $4,000 on it. Let's say you get crazy. You know
Yeah.
shit's gonna get crazy. You spent 40.
That's a huge fucking return.
$4,000.
Huge fucking return. Because what? 2 times 4, that's 8. So like, would have been like 800, almost $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
shit.
You can half retire.
I
Not fully, but half.
I could.
As in, you can like still work, but you can buy a few houses.
Nah, so you know what you do is you keep that money, you get like some rental properties and stuff, and still work full time.
That's
so
what I'm
when you,
saying.
Like at 55, be like, nah, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Because I always think of like this, right? So you buy your first rental property. Let's say you buy for $500,000. You buy your 3-family,
Yep.
right? That 3-family, 2 pay the mortgage and the taxes, and 1 is profit.
If you're smart, 1 family pays your mortgage.
Yeah, but like if the mortgage for $500,000, let's say you have to put down.
$1,200.
No, it's more than that.
Well, because it's
500,000.
different because like at least I know in New Hampshire when you buy a property for rental, like a rental piece of property as for a rental property, you can calculate what you're going to be making per year towards your revenue.
Towards the mortgage, yes.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, so my house is around like 300, and
Yeah.
I pay 2,200 a month.
Holy shit! What's your rate?
3 point something. I got it really good.
No shit.
Yeah.
Dude, you can get them now for like 1.6.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah.
That's crazy. But I was thinking like you can exponentially grow your wealth by buying more property. Because let's say you have three apartments. You rent those 3, right?
Mhm.
And let's say you make just 1. And let's put a flat rate to $2,000. $2,000 over the course of a year
Yep.
is $24,000. With 2 years, you have enough money to buy another $300,000 to $400,000 house. With 2 years, because that's like 50-ish grand. You put another 10, 60. Say you got 60 grand, because you need like 20% for investment properties or whatever.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean like let's say like for 20, like if you're making
So
like,
every 2 years, let's just say like every 2 years you can buy another property around the same price as the first one.
That's how Trump got rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, that's not really how he got
Real
rich.
estate.
No,
That's
it
what
was
he's known
but it
for.
was mostly because his dad in the 80s, his
But-
dad was worth $390 million.
So that's the business.
And then his dad died.
He's a real estate.
And he inherited like at least $100 million.
See,
Yeah.
it's
And then he
real-
invested that money into building
I mean,
New York in the
it's-
80s.
It's very attractive, but actually doing it's a lot harder than just.
oh, it's a fuck ton harder.
I have a buddy, and he owns, I think, like over 20-something apartments himself. And he's 30 years old. He's a real estate guy himself.
Yeah,
And he's 30.
not bad. It's a lot of
He
fucking work
owns.
though.
Yeah, but I asked him that though. And I was like, how much work do you put in? He's like, not much.
Yeah, 'cause
Not
he probably
anymore.
He has a
He has a guy who takes care
yeah.
of it.
Well,
for him.
exactly.
He has a manager. I mean, a management.
He has
He's got-
one guy.
He's got people underneath
He
him.
has
Yeah.
one guy.
He's the owner of a company that manages properties.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. So he's just like sits back and collects and sells houses still.
See, but once you get to that level,
Yeah, that
It-
level.
that
that's
level-
easy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's 30 years old. He just bought $1 million property with like 18 apartments or something
no,
in
that's
it.
good for
I don't
him.
remember how many. My brain doesn't remember shit. But I think he has like 30 properties or something like that. 30 apartments altogether.
Oh, yeah.
Is
That's
that
a lot.
Something you'd want to do?
I would say I would like to own at least like
Let me follow his
in the
model.
next 10 years. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3. And then just take that money and keep putting it away.
Yeah.
And then once I have more, I'll buy another one. More, I'll buy another one. Just have
go
a few.
to New Hampshire.
The taxes in New Hampshire for properties are high as hell, man.
It's a lot easier though. Laws are a lot easier.
It's all kind of relative, really. It's about how much money you can make in those properties, you know?
New Hampshire.
I like New Hampshire. But if it's for rental, I think anywhere is really okay.
Me. Just don't go.
What's crazy, like my cousin bought an $80,000, 80,000 euro apartment, townish house
Yeah.
in Italy, where he lives in the town of Novara.
Nevada.
And then he only pays $200 a month, 30-year mortgage.
That's not bad.
Why? There's no property taxes in Italy. You pay it up front, whatever you have to pay in taxes, and then they don't have an annual tax on property.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome
That's
because
pretty
my
cool.
property tax is pretty expensive.
Yeah, you probably around like what, 3-4 grand a year.
Yeah, around that. It's a lot of money.
Well, dude, like in Hollis, like when you buy property out there, you can't buy anything smaller than 2 acres.
Where?
In Hollis, New Hampshire.
Really?
Like with that town, and they're super strict, so you can't buy anything over 2 acres. So like your property tax, like straight out the gate, is already at like 7 grand.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, Hollis is. Well, they're also fucking super hoity-toity.
That's
so,
annual, right?
Was
Annual.
Okay.
Annual?
Annual? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
7,000.
Mucho dinero.
7,000 instead. 7,000.
I only have to suck like 10 dicks for that.
Anyways, I wanted to talk on the podcast about scary shit that I'm listening to. That fucking guy, you guys need to listen to it. They were talking, he was telling a story about this Army Ranger Brigade, like they, Green Beret Ranger, something like that. And then they were in the mountains of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And then they were inspecting caves, these like super massive caves, right? And then out of nowhere, a lance, like a spear, came from the inside of the cave and speared one of the guys,
No shit.
like dead on the spot. And they were like, what the fuck is going on?
No shit.
And then this giant man walks out of the cave all dirty. I'm talking like 10 feet
Like
tall.
caveman style.
But like a giant from like the Lord of the Rings, right? He comes out and he's about to grab the spear from the dude, right? And then they open fire. Within 30 seconds, he's dead.
Yeah.
And then they had to call a helicopter. His buddy was dead. And then they signed an agreement of like non-disclosure to not say anything because it's a giant with red hair, 6 toes, 6 fingers in the hand.
What the fuck?
Just like this fucking cave monster thing
Dude,
that
what
lives.
type of incest
it was-
Arabian bullshit is that?
Yeah. So and then
The hills have eyes.
and then
Afghanistan
but they were like,
hills.
this was in 2002, and then eventually they were like, no, fuck this. So they came out and they started talking about it. I mean, these guys are Green Beret. Like they are not. They're the creme de la creme of the army. You know.
Dude,
like,
just imagine. You're like on patrol. Right?
yeah, you think you're
And
gonna
then
find.
all of a sudden, you just see a spear from Leonidas just come flying through the air like, the fuck is this bullshit?
But think about the size of the spear because this thing was 10 feet tall or so. I spit on you, sorry, Case.
Ooh.
Corona.
Save that for later, all right?
All right. Yeah. A spear from this 10 feet. This thing walks out. And then they just open fire and kill it. And then they're like sitting around like, and you think like their ears are probably ringing. They're just like, what the fuck just happened? And the thing's just like on the ground dead. And you're like, did I just fucking witness some crazy shit?
What the fuck is this bullshit?
You know what I mean? Like, do you even shoot the thing? Like, when you see it, like, they just reacted.
You think they took it to Area 51?
I don't know where they took it, but that's pretty cool because they had a helicopter come and pick it up.
No shit.
They strapped it. Yeah. How do you tell the guy's family that died? He died in combat. You just say that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't tell him that he was killed by some mongoloid throwing a spear.
Yeah,
Like,
some monster in the caves of Afghanistan.
so sorry to tell you, but your son was murdered by the son of Sasquatch. I don't know what to tell
he
you.
He had 6 toes, like, and 6 fingers.
Dude, no wonder why he lived in a cave. He probably couldn't find clothes or gloves in the wintertime.
Never
Fuck that
gloves
bullshit.
for sure. There's always a finger out.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to Steve today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's still in Kuwait.
Kuwait.
Yeah.
Nice.
Waiting. I mean, there's like a travel ban or something, so he's stuck for another few weeks.
Oh, that sucks.
He's just stuck. He's not going where he needs to go.
No shit,
That
you
must
like-
be frustrating as hell.
Just twiddling my thumbs. Twiddling my
Yeah,
thumbs.
so I sent him the video. I was like, dude, watch this shit. If you see a red-haired giant,
Shoot it.
you let me know, motherfucker.
Take a photo of it, man.
Yeah. Anyways, what have you guys been up to in this 2 weeks we didn't do a podcast?
I know. I was expecting a text last week. I'm like, oh, nothing.
I was gonna do it, but I finished work so late, and then Julia's pregnant. I don't want to come home too late, make her wait to eat because she waits for me to eat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I won't. I'll let them like do what they're doing.
She
But
needs to
every
watch you. Make sure you're eating right.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what she's doing. 'cause
Make sure
know
I
you-
eat.
You're out of control with your sugar level sometimes.
no, I'm actually pretty good.
That's not her story.
Well, that's
She's always
Juliet
like-
is not checking my blood sugar. I am.
No,
alright?
she is when you're sleeping at night. This motherfucker's 178. What the fuck is he
Just
doing?
like, you know what's weird? Like my fingers have just little holes everywhere on it.
Yeah, that's how you start getting calluses too.
No, I do. I have to like really go in because it doesn't bleed anymore.
Well, you
like
gotta
it
pick a
used to.
different spot, my guy.
No, but I do. But
well,
like
you don't if you gotta squeeze too hard.
the pinky hurts too much.
Bitch. Dude, do your arms or shit.
Nah, just like doing it on the finger. It's so easy. It's just like check the blood sugar. I just bought the thing today. I bought the one that comes with like 200 of them. It was $40.
200
Those things
what?
aren't cheap.
Oh, strips?
Strips, yeah.
Oh, strips are expensive as fuck. I got like probably like 2,000 of them out of my house right now.
Really?
Hell yeah.
You buy them in bulk?
Well, I get prescriptions, bro.
Me too. Actually, I don't. I just buy mine. What I should do? I should call mine and be like, dude, you gotta prescribe me this shit so
Fuck
the
yeah.
insurance can cover it.
Dude, that's
You
the
pay
way
no
to go,
goddamn
baby.
$40 for this.
Well, do you
fucking
use,
thing?
what meter do you use? Freestyle?
Yeah,
I can give you some.
No, I got the CVS one.
Well, there's One Touch, there's Freestyle, they're bootlegs.
I have no idea. Bootlegs? They bootlegs?
Yeah, like the
The ones from Amazon?
generic store brand.
CVS.
That's what I have.
Exactly.
I have the CVS brand one. I'll show you.
What do you call it? Boot. What?
Bootleg.
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 Boot in the leg.
My neck sock is very hot right
I just
now.
use this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have strips for that.
No. These are actually the cheapest ones because the one I used to buy, it was $1 per strip. The one that my doctor, the first doctor was like, oh, you should get this one. And it was $1 per strip. I'm like, what?
You know why the doctor suggests it, right?
$1
it's
per
good.
strip? No, because it was really expensive. It was probably good. No, the meter was really good because the meter would keep.
Yeah, it has a log.
Yeah, and then it had like a screen, like a color screen. I still have it. It has a color screen on it, but it was too expensive. I'm like, $1 per strip? Like, I gotta do this twice a day,
Well,
3 times a
okay,
day?
look at this. You can either test your blood sugar, or you can go to the strip joint. Either which way, you
It's
still give up $1.
It's not $1 per strip there.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, I guess if the girl's on the thing, right?
Yeah, as long as she's on the pole, baby. I'm not talking about lap dances, all right? I'm talking about you're that one motherfucker sitting at the end of the bar, letting everyone throw the 5s and 10s on stage, and you just, here's $1.
Who throws 5s on stage?
You haven't been to the strip clubs in a while, have you?
No.
Yeah, like, typical norm now is like 5s and 10s.
Damn.
Yeah, they got bougie.
Fuck that.
That's
I'm cheap.
why I just sit there
To
and
see
take my
naked women?
my one drink minimum. Thanks, guys.
That watered down vodka.
You want a
and
lap
soda.
dance? No, because I don't have the Groupon for it. Thank you.
There's a group of lap dances.
If there was, I'd be at the strip joint a lot more.
It's like, yo, I got this Groupon.
So, like, how do I catch
3
this?
lap dances for the price of 1.
Dude, that'd be sick.
But you gotta do it with that chick.
And just the grimiest, just fucking, like, she's the Tuesday afternoon closer with the C-section scar going right down.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Whose C-section is down like that? It's like sideways, no?
You ever go to Mac 2's when it was open?
No.
Oh, you saw him. You fucking saw him.
Mac 2's doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's been shut down for a while now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It wasn't
yeah.
Corona that killed it.
No, it was them that killed it.
Yeah.
That was the first place I ever went when I was 18.
Yeah, my buddy took me there too when I turned 18.
It's like a rite of passage for around here. It's like, no, you need to go
I
here.
didn't even know that existed. He was like, dude, your birthday, you're coming with me today.
Like,
We're
come here.
gonna go. It was like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you get all the fucking grabby
It was like
chicks.
amateur
Damn,
days.
2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was 2 in the afternoon.
Fuck yeah.
He took me out
Right
there.
after school.
Because where we're going. He just said, just get in.
Shit.
Don't worry.
See, I used to go to like Milano's right there all the time. I'm like, what is that fucking place? You don't want to know.
I never knew what that was either. Back then.
Oh,
I
fuck.
used to work, the first tattoo shop I worked at was literally down the street from it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, on the left. It was,
To the left, to the left.
yeah. Same side, but you cross that first street after, that gas station they have there.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was right there.
Oh, no
Yeah.
shit.
It was the first one I worked at where there was a knife fight. And
Knife
I
fight.
quit that night. I was like,
I
I'm
don't
not
want
here
that.
for this. I'm here to learn how to tattoo and not hold 2 dudes from stabbing each other. And I'll tell you, the guy who was used to apprentice under, this guy's like broke a window, talking shit, and they were supposed to be friends, right? He's like talking shit, smashing things, and I'm like, dude, you need to relax. You don't know this dude. Crow might kill your ass tonight. I don't want to witness you die. Do you understand? And Crow is a little person. He was a very small guy. And then he comes downstairs as this guy's screaming, and he has a knife that looks like a sword.
This ain't a knife. This is a knife.
It was this big, and he's high on some shit. I think he was high on oxys. I'm not sure. And then I grab his hand, and I'm holding his hand up like this.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? And he's like that, and he's like, oh, Thiago, let me fucking kill this motherfucker. I'm like, no, I'm not witnessing a murder. And then this guy's coming trying to fight him.
What the fuck?
Because I'm holding the dude in the knife. I'm holding his wrist like this.
Oh, yeah.
And he was very lethargic, like, but he had a knife in his hand. I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking knife. And then the night before, he was so out of it because he hadn't had oxys for a long time. He was digging the ceiling of the top stairs. I was like, I went to say goodbye to him.
Oh, yeah.
Late. He was digging the ceiling like this, and it was like, there's somebody out there. And they're looking at me. I'm like, he's fucking crazy. I'm leaving. Like, he's going to think I'm an alien. He's going to try to kill me. So I'm out. I was like, good for you, man.
I'll see you tomorrow at 8. All right.
So I come this day, and that shit crazy. I don't even know how they started fighting. I was cleaning when you used to clean the tubes, bag them, and sterilize. That's what I was doing because that's all I fucking did was clean because they didn't let me tattoo yet. I was an apprentice. I'm the bitch, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm holding him. This guy's coming to punch him in the face. So I stop him like this, and I'm holding this guy like this, like a child, because he was very emaciated, very skinny.
Do shit.
Yeah, he was small.
Little bitch.
And I'm like holding him like this, and then I take the knife from him, and then I'm like, that's it. You guys want to fight? Fucking fight. They didn't fight.
Bitches.
As soon as I stopped him from fighting, as soon as I said, go fight, they didn't fight. So I went outside and I threw the knife in the dumps and I said, you will never see me again, bro.
Do shit.
You guys can fucking kill yourselves. I am out of here. And then they were just like they were just standing there. And then they were arguing, and then I just got in my car and I left.
Did you know him
What?
very well?
I knew him because I was apprenticing under him, so that's
Yeah,
as
but,
much
how
as
well
I
did
knew him.
Yeah, but how well? I meant, how well did you know him?
No, not that well, no.
Not at all.
He was weird, man. He was like, he was a vet, but I didn't know what he was vet of. He's like, I'm a veteran of 1,000 wars, and he was fucking weird. He would say weird shit to me, and I'm like, okay.
You ever had your booty hole touched by a man? Come here.
Yeah. And I used to like do Muay Thai at the time. I was like very into it, and stuff. And this is 2009, I think, something like that. But then I only stayed there for 6 months. I couldn't.
Shit.
Yeah, that was it. I was like, that was not the first fight I saw. That was not the first time I saw him being insane. And he was like, he would be tattooing people. And he was like, I'm gonna take a break. And he took like 50 breaks in a small tattoo.
Jesus.
Like, it was nuts. Cigarette, food. He would make you wait 3 hours to start tattooing. And then when he did start, he had a drug problem,
Oh, yeah.
So, and then he would go upstairs.
I need to get my hands
And then
straight. One
he's
sec.
like, I'll be right back. And then he would go upstairs and he'd like, shoot up off something, come downstairs, and then start tattooing again. And then he would like close
Nod
his
out.
eyes and nod out like. And I'm like, I'm over there. I'm the apprentice. I'm just here watching because I'm watching him. I'm learning, right?
You start poking him like,
And
hey.
I'm like,
Hey.
is he out? And then the client's like, holy shit, is he out? And then he would be back and it's in perfect line. And I'm like, oh my God. And he was high as like insane.
Dude.
He would wipe too hard though, so he would lose his stencil, so he always had to draw again.
Oh, fuck that.
And I'm like, I can't. Like, I endured 6 months of that. I cleaned the floor. He put me through the ringer of like apprenticeship, right?
Yep.
He made me draw things over and over again. He made me clean the
draw
floors.
50 roses today.
He made me clean the corner. It had like actual tiles. So he made me clean the corner of the tiles with like
toothbrush.
bleach and a toothbrush. Yeah, bleach and a toothbrush.
No shit.
Like on my knees. You know what I mean? He's like, Thiago, you make sure you come on with shorts tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, why? Because you're going to be on your knees. I'm like, that is so weird.
Make sure you wear your Pete Down sneakers, kid.
Yeah. And then he would like do piercings on the other room, but then he would stop your like he's tattooing you, right? He would like someone come in, he would go talk to them.
Yep.
I'd say, hey, they want a piercing or whatever. He would stop your tattoo, take 30 minutes piercing somebody,
Yeah.
and then
No
come
shit.
back and do your tattoo. And I'm like,
Oh, sorry for the break, dude.
and then at the end, it's like, I'm charging you $100 an hour. And they're like,
I was like, you can pound fucking sand. You worked for 2 of those hours out of the 8. Fuck you.
yeah. So it was like, I was like, I just couldn't do it any longer. I'm like, I gotta go. After that night, I'm like, I gotta go. He called me a bunch of times. I'm like, no, we are done, son.
I learned my lesson. All right, homie.
We are done. And then I found another apprenticeship in New Hampshire.
New Hampshires.
Yeah.
Is that when you went to Salem?
Yeah, when I was at Salem Inc.
Yep.
But you got tattooed when I was at,
Was it Mayhem? No.
no. Fuck, I can't remember the name now of the shop.
It was right next to the fucking Chinese restaurant.
Yes, it was.
Fuck.
And that place burnt down.
Yeah, I remember that.
That place burnt down.
I don't think not shortly after you got out of there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
too.
it was, no, so it was like this. So I left, and then he lost the shop.
Oh yeah.
I will not cite any names, but he lost the shop. And then he lost the shop because he wasn't working enough, and then he only had him there, and then the rent is pretty expensive. I mean, these things are expensive.
Well, dude, I remember the day like I was getting tattooed by you, and I decided to do a nice gesture and like, hey, yeah, dude, I'll drive you to the mall with your girl real quick. Like 45 minutes later, like I don't know what to do.
Wait, hold on. You gave him a ride?
Yeah, you remember that? He was getting the fucking his engagement ring for the the chick that he was with near the end. Yeah.
That chick was crazy. They were insane.
Well, dude, I remember like sitting down in your chair, and then all of a sudden, like they're like little 4-year-olds would come up to him like, "Hey,
Oh,
does someone want this?"
She's adorable. Though.
Yeah.
The funniest story ever is they had one of those little French bulldogs, right? They're adorable, cute thing was running around, and I was tattooing Mario.
Oh shit.
And Mario's like petting the dog, right? As he's getting tattooed, petting the dog. And then eventually it's like, oh, I'm scratching the dog's nose. And they're like, smush nose, right? And Mario looks.
It's not his nose.
He's got his lipstick out.
Mario was fingering the dog's butthole. And I was like, he's like, Tiago, I need to go wash my hands. And then I'm like, because I thought I was petting the dog's nose and it was wet.
Dude, the
But
weirdest.
I was fingering the dog's asshole.
Dude, the more concerning question is why was the dog like getting fingered in the ass? What was that dog
The
going
dog
through?
turned and it was standing there and Mario was like, oh, it's nose, right? So, you go like this. I do it to Jacob all the time. I grab his nose because it's wet. And he's like touching the dog's asshole. And then fucking Mario looks at me and he tells me this. And I swear to God, we didn't tattoo for another 40 minutes afterwards because we couldn't stop laughing. He went and washed his hands, right?
Dog
And
keeps
he's like,
coming
I
back,
cannot believe I just molested a dog because he wasn't looking. And I'm like, oh, to this day, whenever I see him, I was like, don't finger my dog. I was like, Jacob will not like that.
Fuck.
Oh, it was a female dog, but still, like, bro.
That's fucked up.
And the dog was just like looking at us, like, because they have googly eyes, like,
The dog's like, are you gonna finish?
why are you guys like laughing so hard? And it's funny because the owner wasn't there. He went to the store or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
God.
it was too funny. It was one of the funniest moments in for some reason, my entire life, just because it was so random. It's like, why are you fingering the dog?
Out of context,
Like,
would
is
be
that
a killer
considered
on Reddit.
molestation? Like, should he get canceled? Or what's going on?
Hey guys,
It wasn't on purpose. It's like, oh my god.
I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean it. I swear.
What's a funny moment in your life that just like happened? You're like, holy shit.
A lot of them. Let's see. What's a good one? Actually, I said one of the funniest things that probably happened is when I first moved my first apartment in Nashville with all my buddies, and so like in our kitchen we had like our stove like right here, like sink, stuff like that. But right above the stove, it was an old house, so it had one like in like an 8-inch hole from the ceiling in the floor. So like in the old days, it used to transfer heat. So we were getting fucked up one night. Like this was the trap house. Like you at this party,
Alcohol?
like dude, there's alcohol, there's drugs everywhere. Like we're fucking going at it. So fucking like all of a sudden, I won't say any names, but like my buddy, he goes upstairs. All of a sudden, dude, guy drops fucking trow, shits through the hole, and we're just all standing in the kitchen. And all of a sudden, there's a fucking cow patty on the fucking stove. And we're like, what the fuck is this? We literally I saw a full man shit through a hole into a kitchen.
Okay. He's no longer, if it's my place, no longer my friend.
Oh, no,
That's some crazy shit.
No, we made him fucking clean it up. You kidding me? We waited till morning because we're all fucked up, but...
Oh, wow.
It's like, dude, there's still a turd on the stove.
Hey, dude.
Did you guys see the turd meme I sent you guys?
I don't think
The
so.
giant turd?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a kid, guys. It was just a massive shit. Dude, imagine
That
that.
looked painful.
So there was one meme. I don't know if I sent you the raccoon meme, but I actually googled it because I had like some medical facts. But you're like, your asshole can open up to like 7 inches wide.
But not mine.
I'm just saying, but like, just imagine you sitting on the toilet and you're just Stan Martian this shit. Just like, it's gonna be 14 Keurigs, and you just drop this massive fucking shit.
Bro, that looks like it was...
But dude, afterwards, you gotta feel so glorified, like,
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
2
because you're probably
pound...
constipated for months.
fucking right, dude. That's
That's
the
a 4 pound shit, man. That's
Dude, I don't know.
crazy.
That's probably a little more than 4 pounds. Like,
They look dense.
In the urinal tray, and those things were about like a foot long. That thing was up and over it.
That poor nurse, like, I hate my life.
Why?
Just bro, like, I hate my life. What is this? I went to school for 4 years for this.
Do you think he pooped it out or they had to take it out?
I have no idea. I look too perfect. I was pooped out.
No, dude, I've had some. You're probably right. I mean, even if you cut it out, maybe like the compression of your asshole just like kind of, formed it out.
I don't know. That's something I don't think about very much.
See, that's where my brain goes like, I wonder how they got that out.
Research.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
All right,
that is a
Pornhub.
traumatic.
You'll find a good
How
No,
to get
trust me,
shit out.
that was a traumatic experience for sure.
Not for the guy taking the shit, because he probably felt like $1 million after that.
Afterwards, but it was traumatic when it happened. He gave
fuck yeah.
birth to a fucking shit
Dude,
baby.
he probably ripped his asshole open. They probably need to stitch that fucker up.
Oh,
Make it
God.
tighter than before, so my
They should
boyfriend
have
likes me.
cesarean ass, like fucking rip that fucking thing out of him.
Yeah, I ripped my asshole from balls to taint.
Boston. Oh my God,
Ugh.
that is ridiculous.
Dude, the one you sent the other day, the fire and the glory hole. That one was fucked up, dude. Now you just go like, the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh,
The world is fucked,
I love it.
and the internet and phones are there to capture it.
Wait, guys, I know who this John is. 1 second. What? Get this on video.
Yeah.
That's the worst birthday candle ever.
Oh man.
Case just like, no.
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 Is this real life? What am I? These fucking guys are insane. What's that, guys?
You guys are out of another realm. I don't even want
I
to go
sent you
there.
the funny shit too.
I didn't see it.
No.
No, yeah, I can bring it up real quick.
I'm good.
Oh.
How about you, Case? What's the funniest random shit that happened to you?
Not as close as this guy.
Not anyone taking a shit on the stove?
Nope. Not
Yeah, that's
quite.
one of many stories.
That's not quite.
How about you, Cassie?
I mean, I watched a lady get shit taken out of her from a doctor. From a patient I was watching.
What?
Like, he, stuck his whole hand up her ass and, scooped out all the poop.
Because he
That's
had to, though.
awesome.
Yes.
I gagged a little.
It was a ton of shit.
Dude, imagine walking into work
Being
and
a
you look at your
okay, can we pay doctors more money? Do you
Dude,
know what I
what-
mean? Because holy shit.
Well, just
Yeah.
imagine you walk into work that morning like, it's a good day. I got my cup of joe, and you look at your procedure list, and it's like,
Shit
yep,
scooping.
Room 347, shit scoop. Here's your metal spoon. Have a good day.
What makes
He'll
a
never be able to eat
doctor
chocolate
wants
pudding
to
ever
get
again.
into colonoscopy?
Not me.
A weird fucker has to do that because my buddy's aunt, she does that for a living.
Like, what
Like
made
she
her
gives
get
cryonic
into
or
it?
cryonics,
Is that
cryonics.
something
Cryonic?
you just,
Yeah, like when you
somehow-
wash out the asshole.
Yeah.
You just say you all right. I want to be a doctor when I grow up. You go to college, somehow you segue into colonoscopy.
Dude, maybe you had one really good college experience with a sorority girl, and that just changed your whole fucking life.
You know.
Like, I just want to look at booty holes forever.
The machines are like crazy expensive too. I started a new job. I
hope so.
I sterilize surgical instruments. So like this doctor or whoever came in with colonoscopy things, and like you can't get the top wet. Like it's like over like $10,000 for one like thing. It's crazy.
I'll just say spit on a straw
I mean,
for
that's
me.
a
And
pretty.
It's like this thick too, and it's like super long. Yeah.
That's what's like a probe.
Yeah.
yeah, let me just stand the camera up your ass.
So, like, have you ever had an anal experience? Colonoscopy.
My buddy got one of those done the other week.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
It's like you are no longer virgin down there.
Well,
sir.
no, like he's one of my best friends. I grew up with him since I was a little kid. But like for a while, we've kind of had like we just always make fun of our suspicions. But like this is the only man I know that will willingly take laxatives to take a shit. Like he pops a laxative and and takes a poop. Like he loves doing that shit.
Why?
Couldn't fucking tell you.
Because he loves pooping.
Straight liquid out his ass. I don't know why.
It's
or
like,
how.
I need to go number 2. I need to go number 1 out of my butt.
You know, he's got to piss out of his ass.
Dude, that was me last night, and I fucking regret all that. Pretty sure I may or may not have got a little bit of food poisoning. And dude, at like 3 a.m. I woke up, I was like, I got to the toilet, I was like, and it just sounded like you were pouring a bottle of water into a dog bowl. That's all it fucking was.
Well, that night that we had the New Year's party.
Oh, yeah.
The morning after, I
Yeah.
let's just say I had a how do you call it?
You were peeing out of your butt.
No, but it was more like a death.
You repeat how you
I was going number 1 out of my ass, yes. But I was like, no, it was more of an out of body experience. You know, when you sit on the toilet and you're like, you know, like everything goes quiet. Your hearing goes.
Dude, it's the worst
Yeah.
when like you actually like.
That's how it was.
I hate those shits because like taking the poop.
I thought
and
I
all
was
that
gonna
stuff,
pass out.
That's not the worst
I was
part.
like-
It's when I have to get up to wipe, and that's what scares me. Because I know that tissue is just gonna become paper mache in my fucking hand. And it's like, I gotta take a shower.
You need a bidet.
Dude, I don't know if a bidet would clean it. Like sometimes I feel
No. It sprays water right up in
dude,
there.
some of those after a while, after those, like I'll take them at work. It's like I need to take a shower, like right now. I just feel like a dirty whore. I
That's
cannot
why
live
the
with
bidet
myself.
is incredible.
I don't know,
Use
dude.
a lot less toilet
A
paper.
lot of places in Japan has it.
Dude, actually,
I have it at my house. It's the best.
like I've used them. It's just a weird feeling for me, like having
It
something
is
hit
weird.
my beehole. You
Yeah,
know what
it
I mean? Like,
is. I know
the
that.
only thing that should touch my beehole is me and my priest, and that is it.
Hold your Christian jokes. Yeah, it was a out of body experience in the morning. Well, I'll tell you guys it's a non-secret.
Not secret.
Yeah, a non-secret. So I was like working out real, like fuck it, I'm gonna
shit
work
yourself?
out. Yeah, I did. So as an adult, man, that's embarrassing. So
Dude.
like I'm on the bike, right? Julia's on the treadmill, and here I am on the bike. I'm like fucking killing it, and I'm like, all right, she's far away. I'm gonna fart. And I was like, I got out of the bike, and she's like, what happened?
You're just holding your ass.
I was like,
Like a turtle.
I thought it was a fart.
Dude, did you let it plop to
But
the
it
ground?
wasn't. No, it wasn't that bad. But it was still, it was a really wet fart. I'm like, this.
Dude.
As an adult, it's not good. Like you feel like I'm not 5 anymore. Like,
Dude,
what am I doing with my life? So I was like, I left and I went upstairs to shower. I was like,
Dude, I got one for you. So I was probably maybe like 15, 16. It was like sophomore year of high school. I woke up nice and early that day. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take the three S's. Shit, shower, shave. Even though I didn't shave at the time. But I was still fucking doing it. So, I'm
dry shaving.
Yeah. Dude, I got the shower going on. I was fucking steaming
One
as
hair.
shit. I tried to go take a shit. I'm fucking pushing like all my heft in my, like, I'm fucking sweating trying to take this shit. Like, all right, it's not going to happen. I'll try after my shower. Dude, after that, I got to the top of the stairs. The only thing I remember before that was I told my mom and dad, like, hey, call 911. I fell down from the top of my stairs. They're all oak stairs. From the top all the way to the bottom. I woke up with a towel. Like, I was stark-ass naked when I fell down the stairs. I just had a towel on me. So I woke up down on the floor with a towel over me. My neighbor, Johnny, he was an EMT at the time, and just shit. I was covered in my own shit. I pooped myself after falling down the stairs.
Did you have low blood sugar? What happened?
It was vagal syncope.
Man.
So what that is pretty much like you try like to poop or do something too hard and you like just make yourself pass out. So I literally just woke up to my mom wiping my ass as a fucking 15-year-old right before school. Yeah.
I was like, my son is dead. He's dead.
And then my neighbor just being like, so, bud, I don't know how to explain this to you, but, you went number 2, bud. It was the worst and best day of my fucking life.
Yeah, because you felt relieved, but embarrassed for feeling relieved.
And I felt bad that my mom had to see all my business at that age.
You know, she's your mom.
It worked out to my benefit, though. At a party later that year, my old boss, he came by. And, you know, as dudes, we make, like, small dick jokes. And, like, she was like, not my son. He's got a good penis like his dad. And I was like, thanks, Ma.
That was really weird.
I'm going to go drink now. Thank you. Oh, fuck.
Yo, your father has a Facebook now?
He's always had a Facebook.
I just saw it. I was like, I don't know if I should add him.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's got his shirt off. And I was like,
Right by
is
the
that,
pool
is
and
that
shit?
Dad Beat? I'm like,
That's Stevie B right there, babe.
yeah. I was like, I don't know if I should add him. I'll add him.
Dude, Adam. He's got like, who the fuck is this guy? Ah, it's Thiago.
Dude, I saw him at Jane Dark the other day when I went for my cleaning. He was coming out of Jane Dark, the one over there in Tingsboro.
Oh, the one by Flint's Corner and shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
go to that dentist right there. And then he's coming out. He's in the truck. And I was like, B, and I'm screaming. And then he just fucking drove away. I don't think he heard me, even though his window was open.
Or
Or he ignored me. It's like, who the fuck is the weird guy?
Who's saying B? What the fuck is this shit? Oh, I'll let him know, like, hey, you got people calling your name and you ignore them. That's fucked up, man.
I knew he didn't hear me. He was taking out some cash. Probably.
The cashish. Either that or putting cash in. Or robbing the place, one of the two.
Nah, there was no police coming over. I'm pretty sure he was
That's
doing
the sign of a good robber.
Oh, okay. It's like, don't call the police for another 30 minutes.
And if you do, I'll know.
I'll call your mother.
Tu
It's
madre?
like, I'll call your mother and I'll tell her.
Yeah, you got 20 minutes.
Well, I have 20 minutes to go pick up the food, but we gotta pretty much end it anyways.
I mean, I don't even get to finish. You get yours, and none of we all just sit here wet and unhappy now.
Wait, hold on a second. You're gonna tell us to finish the story?
What story? Which one?
I don't know what you're talking
Do you
about.
want another story? I can tell you another story.
Case, when was the last time you pooped yourself?
I've never pooped myself.
Bullshit. Everyone's pooped himself at least once.
If I did, I might have been a kid. Oh, I gotta, yeah. So on the,
Ah, see?
on the plane here, after I was born, I was in Thailand. We went to the Philippines.
Hold on, I was too young.
Yeah, well, I don't remember this story, but my mom told me. So we went to the Philippines. From the Philippines to Tokyo. From Tokyo, when we got the next flight to America here, I ran out of diapers.
Oh, no shit.
So my mom just took me up,
Yeah.
and she said she laid me down onto the seat, and that's where I shit on the seat as a baby.
Oh my god.
Dude,
My
baby
mom-
shits are the worst, too.
This is her third time on a plane.
Do shit.
So she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't really speak English or anything, and she didn't know how to ask like the flight attendant for like like
paper
diapers
towel or something like
whatever.
that.
She got paper towels, but she didn't know what to do with it. She didn't know how to tell people like what just happened. So she just covered my poop
The shit?
with a paper towel and left it there.
Dude, you know the people seeing the pain, like, do they have a cat on
Listen,
this flight? What the fuck is
That
Because I had no.
that
diaper.
flight attendant is telling this story to this day. Okay, so they say she was 20 at the time. She says, there was one time that I was flying from the Philippines to the United
this? She
States.
tells us to all the new hires.
Yeah, she's training people now. She's 60 now, and she's like, and somebody covered poop on the seat. So if you see paper on the seat,
Be careful.
wear gloves.
Yeah.
Somebody took her shit on the seat, and it was sold to an adult. So I'm not sure if it was an adult or a baby, but I was on the other side of the plane when I came to clean it up.
I thought it was a piece of chocolate that someone
No,
left
'cause,
for me.
there was no one else in the seat next to her. I think it was an open.
Yeah, but that
seat.
was like back in the
Yeah,
day.
it
They
was
didn't know
like
who the
back
fuck was sitting where.
No,
you
fuck
know?
no. So you can
It
still
was like
smoke on planes.
1970,
No, it was in the 80s.
80 what? 82,
I
83?
don't know, the 80s.
Yeah,
81.
one of the 80s.
81. Well, you were born in
I was
1980.
born and I came here right away, so it was like 81.
Oh, well, okay. So 1981, yeah, they didn't even know shit.
Oh, fuck no.
Back then, people were still smoking in airplanes.
They're more concerned about the cocaine in the cargo hold.
They weren't that concerned. Not in the 80s.
Well, not 81.
Yeah. But yeah, Escobar wasn't even the king of fucking cocaine back
Cocaine.
then. Not yet.
That's true.
I
Rest in
watched
peace,
the
my
show. Providing fun for all the 80s, 70s, 80s, and
Dude,
90s.
I'm just saying, without cocaine, white people in the 80s would have just been bland, like chicken with no seasoning.
I've seen them dancing in movies. They were still pretty bland.
Yeah, but I mean, imagine that without coke.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have been a lot worse. It's just been drunk people punching each
Yeah,
other.
and maybe Jenny would have fell in love with Forrest Gump a little quicker. Who knows?
Jenny was doing heroin, no?
No, she's doing coke.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
heroin
she was doing
too?
She was doing coke.
I don't know.
Was it Coke?
It was Coke. Yeah.
I
think
mean,
it
she
was-
got AIDS at some point, so she gave it to Forrest too. So I mean, she's a
Did
bitch.
she give it to him because it doesn't tell?
Dude, she definitely gave it.
Because like, weirdly as AIDS is, a male might not get it.
True.
Not there's a
As
lower
easy.
chance, still a chance, but lower chance of getting it from.
Hey,
intercourse.
Jenny, is he like me?
Yeah. You think people would cancel that movie now because of the way he speaks?
Probably.
You could never make that movie again.
Dude, they canceled Pepe Le Pew and not Johnny Bravo.
Yeah,
Come
Pepe
on.
Le Pew was rapey as hell though. He deserved that.
No, he
was-
did. No, he did.
Yes,
It's
he
Pepe
was.
goddamn Le Pew,
The
motherfucker.
cat
It's
did not
Looney
want his
Tunes.
stinky ass.
That
So-
was hilarious. I
So,
was like,
so you'll
they-
take Pepe Le Pew over Johnny Bravo? Because Johnny Bravo,
Johnny Bravo was pretty bad.
pretty fucking bad. A lot worse than Pepe Le Pew. Because if you're going to chastise someone for just making weird remarks and smelling people, I mean,
No, Pepe Le Pew was grabbing the cats like, mon amour, I
I'm
love
just
you
saying
so much.
that's kind of Biden.
Je t'aime toi, mon amour. He's trying to
more.
kiss the cat. The cat's like, what the fuck? You smell like ass. Get out of here.
It's because I want to eat yours, baby. Come here.
Yeah, it's different. You see, I grew up in a different time, so to me, I liked it. It was funny to me.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't like it, but it's hilarious to me. I
We
laugh
didn't
at
think
now.
about it
I don't
at the time.
Obviously, I mean, yeah, it's like kids watch it. It's like, oh, that's that. I'm gonna do the same thing. Obviously, that's what they're trying to
All I'm
prevent.
saying is, how do you guys feel about the remake for Space Jam and Lola Bunny doesn't have a fat set of tits?
I heard
I'm
that
not
also.
watching that
Yep.
anywaes.
Yeah, I never saw the first one.
I saw the first one.
Oh,
as
dude,
a
the first
kid.
one's phenomenal.
Never care about Space Jam. I don't care about this one either.
But,
But like I saw snippets here and there, but you know, like the changes that they're making to be PC today, I thought it was like, wow, you guys are really. This is
Yeah, you're going full
everybody-
bore, huh?
It's like it makes me wonder, like 10, 20 years from now, it's like what kind of like.
Dude, you probably wanna be-
creative ideas. Is,
TV
we're
will be
gonna see on
black and
TV.
white because colors are.
It has to.
you
it
won't even be
will-
able to watch a freaking Roger
no,
Rabbit.
It's not the color thing. It's
No.
definitely black and white. There's gonna be no gray area.
Oh, dude, it's literally gonna become, what is it? They made a movie out of it too. Fucking the Great Lebowski's in it. The Giver,
The Guyver.
the Guyver,
I call it the Guyver.
the Guyver.
The
I had to
ride.
read the book.
Yeah, say it for school. But yeah, it's gonna literally become
It's
that.
gonna be the Giver. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All books from the past will be outlawed. Fahrenheit 454 or 1984.
Well, I mean, what is it? They what is it? There's some series in the Dr. Seuss books that were
Yep.
taken off.
Oh, the reading list, the scholastic reading list and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like the Dr. Seuss, like there were some racist
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
written in the story.
Yeah, but it's a story. It's from
Yeah.
the past. We should talk about it and tell people how wrong it is, but let people read it regardless to know how wrong it
Yeah.
is.
I
and
mean,
make
I grew up on
conclusions
green
from
eggs and
themselves.
ham, and I turned out pretty okay.
The thing is, like they say, you shouldn't do it because you don't want to repeat history. But if you look at it, history.
Well, no, you should read it so you don't repeat
no.
history.
No.
History always repeats itself.
History always repeats itself, even though you try to prevent it. Regardless of how hard you try, it
Yes.
always repeats it.
Yes and
Not to
no.
the full effect, but it always does.
There's a lot of new Jesus Christ came about saying that they are the new Messiah, but that didn't, work
I wish
out
there was
so
not a
well.
Haley Comet that would pass by.
Yeah, right? Ever since then, everything got fucked up.
You think it's Haley Comet that did that?
I think it was when we killed Harambe. That's when the world went to shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so it changed the course of the universe by butterfly
Harambe.
effect.
Yep.
All hands for Harambe.
Dicks out for Harambe.
That was fucked up.
He
That
was-
mom should have held that kid a little tighter.
That's what
that
I'm saying. You don't bring a kid to the zoo, and all of a sudden gets eaten by a lion. Whose fault is it? The lion or the mom?
If the lion's in the cage, the mom.
Well, what if it's out of the cage?
If it's out of a cage, then
Why did the mom take the
I wouldn't say
why-
the lion is at fault because the lion's an animal. An animal's like, oh, a snack.
I'm just saying. If the lion's out of the cage, and you let it eat your baby before you let it eat you, you're kind of a dick. Just saying. I mean, that's kind of a dick move.
Yeah. That's why when you go into the forest and a bear shows up, you don't have to be faster than the bear.
Did I not say this earlier to you?
You just have to be not the slowest guy.
I literally told this story. We were watching 28 weeks later earlier, and it was like the beginning scene when like the dude's like in the house and all the zombie fuckheads are coming in, and he leaves his wife. I'm like, I'll do the same exact shit to you.
Say it. What I want to know is how did that bitch survive too? I watched that movie too, and I'm like, she didn't die.
She's a carrier.
Yeah, but the zombies kill everyone.
I don't think everyone.
They're not really eating people, really. They're just attacking people.
Exactly.
They either hit you, vomit on you, or bite you.
Maybe she was able to get away after that first initial bite.
I'm also thinking, and also like sometimes they kill you, sometimes they don't. They bite you and then they leave.
Because they're not traditional.
And now you're
zombies.
like, they have the rage virus. That's why 28 days later they die of starvation.
Yeah.
Or water dehydration and stuff.
Just like real zombies would.
Can I say something fucked up? That movie, when I first watched it, the only thing I can remember vividly from that movie, it sounds fucked up, but it's when the soldiers are shooting and there's a woman shirtless running with titties like that, and they shoot her dead, and that's like a vivid image I had in my head. Because I was like, what the fuck, titties? Titties in a zombie movie. I was like, oh my god, they shot her dead.
Why did you shoot the titties, man?
Yeah, they're like running. Watch it again. 28 days later, when the soldiers are like shooting, there's a half naked woman that runs from the forest, and they're shooting her, and there's like titties.
What's that movie?
It's messed up.
The one with the Facebook guy.
Yeah.
Zombieland.
Yeah, Zombieland.
Yeah.
Zombieland.
The first one is
Zombie
good.
had the same
Yeah.
thing?
Well, you guys ever watch Zombie Strippers?
Zombie titties, he
I
says.
didn't see zombies.
It's like a super bad B-rated horror.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
But
I
it's
saw a little
phenomenal
bit of it.
though, because
Nah, I don't really
strippers.
Yeah, but they talk and they're like,
But you see tits.
yeah, but they talk.
You don't.
Zombies
wa-
are supposed to be like,
Oh,
you know
and
what
dude,
I
all
mean?
I'm saying, if you're watching Zombie Strippers, you're not watching it for the storyline.
Listen,
Just
so
saying.
when you're gonna play Days Gone, and in Days Gone they're infected, but they act animalistic. They're not like stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, right now I finished the game and I'm just finishing the hordes. I am a horde killing savage. All right.
Savage.
But when you first start doing it, the hordes are fucking terrifying. Your heart races.
Listen, between
because you don't
COD
have
and
the
Outbreak-
firepower, or you don't know how to play. You haven't played it long enough to be like super good at it.
Yeah.
That you're gonna get you, and your stamina still sucks. So you're going to be like, holy fuck,
Cooked.
like running from those things.
Black Ops Zombies has brought me to this day where I can be like,
No, but this one, the hordes can be like 200 strong.
I don't know,
And
man.
you're faster than them, and you can climb faster than them, but you have limited stamina.
Resources. Yeah.
Limited stamina and bullets, and you have to plan to put bombs and get them.
I'm excited
In the
to play
beginning,
that.
you don't have that. Like, you don't have none of that cool stuff. You start getting it as the game progresses.
Yeah, as you level up.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. And follow the story. And Deacon is like I was already a cynical vet before, but now I don't give a fuck. He's angry all the time, and the way he talks to people is like,
Fuck
and he's the dude from Force Awakens.
The
game.
Yeah. Oh no,
The
no,
game
no.
where the guy the from Star Wars.
Yeah.
The game, the old game, PS2, PS3 game from
Oh,
Star
okay.
Wars.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same actor.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, I
also
think-
the same actor that gets killed, put outside in that movie, The Mist. Remember, there's a soldier that the lady like, oh, he's the devil. They're the military, and they put him outside, and he gets killed.
Is that guy?
Same actor, yeah.
No
They
shit.
stab him, and then they put him outside, and the monsters get him. It's the same actor. I can't remember
That's
his
a
name.
fucked up ending though, because at the end that dude kills his whole entire family,
And then it clears
everything's
up.
fine. It's like I was just like,
Yeah.
That's him. That movie is great, by the way.
it is good. It is
That
good.
movie is good. That spider with the fucking skull face, terrifying.
Good old fucking Stephen King.
Yeah.
Scary motherfucker.
Anyways, boys, let's end this. Julia hasn't texted me that she called yet, but
So you're not
I'm
in
pretty
trouble.
sure she will. Quotes? You guys have quotes?
Nope.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Yes.
Biscuit, yeah, basically. Cassie? Clean your instruments.
Yes.
Clean your
Wink,
case.
Mm-hmm.
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Um.
Not all who are lost wander.
Okay.
No, not who
No,
are.
don't fix it. I like
Yeah, keep it.
Don't fix it.
All right, we're out.
Fuck you.